Finding the coefficient of friction. The trials are wood on asphalt, wood on concrete, and wood on wood. The first experiment was wood on asphalt. This is trial 1. This is trial 2. This is trial 3. The data collected from each trial was the time it took the block to stop and the distance it traveled. Using this information, average velocity was calculated. Using the average velocity, initial velocity can be calculated by multiplying by 2. After finding this, acceleration can be calculated, and this was repeated for each of the 3 trials. The mass of the block was taken in grams and converted to kilograms. Then we averaged the 3 accelerations together. Next, multiply the average acceleration by the converted mass to find the net force. The net force equals the force of friction because the force of friction is the only force in the x direction. Next, we found the force due to gravity of the block. The force of gravity equals the normal force because the block is not accelerating in the y direction. Using the fun formula, plug in the value of the force of friction and the normal force, and then solve for mu. The second experiment is wood on concrete. This is trial 1. This is trial 2. This is trial 3. The same calculations were performed on this experiment that were performed in the previous experiment, except using the data collected from the wood on concrete. Mu was calculated in the same way as in the previous experiment. The final experiment is wood on wood. This is trial 1. This is trial 2. This is trial 3. The same calculations were performed on this experiment that were performed in the 2 previous experiments, except using the data collected from the wood on wood. Mu is calculated in the same way as the previous experiments. The final calculated values of mu are displayed. Wood on asphalt, 0.76, wood on concrete, 0.85, and wood on wood, 0.41.